Hello, welcome to Elevenses. The peace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you all. We bow our heads for our first prayer. We are here to listen, God. We are here to understand. Help us not to be distracted. Amen. Shall we do it again and you can join in with the actions? We are here to listen, God. We are here to understand. Help us not to be distracted. Amen. Now Lizzie's going to read our story for us.
In our story, Jesus meets a woman with extraordinary faith, and he helps her even when the disciples don't expect him to. Jesus went on to another place, a foreign place called Tyre and Sidon. A woman from that place, a foreigner, came out into the street and started shouting. "I need your help, Lord," she called. "Son of David, help me. My daughter is very ill." She shouted as loud as she could to get their attention, but Jesus didn't answer her at all. His disciples tried to persuade him. "Send her away. She keeps on shouting at us." Jesus seemed to agree with them. He answered, "I was sent only to the lost sheep of Israel." But the woman didn't give up. She came right up to them and knelt before Jesus, saying, "Lord, help me." Then Jesus said to her, "It's not fair to take what was meant for the children, their food, and throw it to the dogs." But she replied, "Well, yes, Lord, but even the dogs get something. They eat the crumbs that fall from the master's table." Jesus looked straight at the woman and answered, "Woman, you have great faith. What you want most will happen." And her daughter was healed instantly. Now I've got a couple of questions to think about. What was the kindest thing someone has said to you recently? And how important is it that we use the right words? And lastly, who are the outsiders today, and how can we include them more? Back to Diana for our craft idea.
So, thinking about the fact that Jesus did something for somebody, he helped them, he was really kind to the lady, even though the other people around him didn't expect to. Our craft today is for you to have a little something to think about, ways you can be kind to people. Lizzie just talked about what we might say to somebody or how we might show that we've got some kindness towards those people. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a kindness jar that can double as a prayer jar. So you need to take an empty jam jar and put a label on it which says "My Kindness Jar." So put that on, and then you can decorate the rest of the jar however you like. You can put some stickers on it, you could paint it, you could put ribbons on it. I've got stickers and things around on mine. And on the other side, I've also got another sticker which says prayers. And when your jar's all ready, we're going to give you some bits to put in your jar that might just little reminders for you. So we could have something you might say to somebody who looks perhaps a little bit lost, or where you might be kind to them. "Can I help you?" And you can put that on a piece of card, or even maybe on a lolly stick or something like that just pops into your jar. You could also put on the same sort of strip some thank you. So thank you for my family and friends. These you could use when you say your prayers. Perhaps when you sit down to say prayers, you could take one or two out of your jar and use those particularly at that time. Perhaps another way of help with some chores at home. Thank you for our teachers, whether that's all been your mums and dads and grandmas who've been helping you at home. Remember to say hello to that new person in the class that might be feeling a bit lonely. And every time you think of something you might be able to say thank you for, or a way you can help, you can stick it on a piece of paper or on your lolly stick and pop them in your jar and keep them close by. And then when you say your prayers, pull one or two out and you can use them as things to pray for. So I hope you enjoy doing that. If you want to send us some pictures in, we're always pleased to see them and to see what you've been doing. So we're going to bow our heads for our second prayer. And we have a response line here. And the response is thank you. So, dear Jesus, for teaching us each day, thank you. For revealing your kingdom to us, thank you. For helping us to understand, thank you. For listening to our questions, thank you. For being with us, thank you. So another little reminder in your prayers, and when you've written your other bits and pieces down, you can use those to say thank you for. So let's all say together the family prayer that Jesus taught us. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, for ever and ever. Amen. Now our song today is Our God is a Great Big God. So we have lots of actions for this, but you know the actions. But he's a great big God. It doesn't matter whether we're from a foreign country or we're from just the people around us. Our God is there for everybody. Enjoy the song.
Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. He is higher than a skyscraper, and He's deeper than a submarine. He is wider than the universe and beyond my wildest dreams. And He's known me and He's loved me since before the world began. How wonderful to be a part of God's amazing plan. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. He's higher than a skyscraper and deeper than a submarine. He is wider than the universe and beyond my wildest dreams. And He's known me and He's loved me since before the world began. How wonderful to be a part of God's amazing plan. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. 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 And He holds us in His
And so our final prayer. God of all, as we go out into the week ahead, help us to keep our eyes on you and the things you want us to do, so that we do not become distracted by the things that draw us away from you. Amen. We'll be here again on Facebook next week. We hope you can join us. Hope you enjoy making your prayer jars and your kindness jars, and I look forward to seeing some pictures of them. The blessings of God, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit be with us all. Amen.